All right, let's check out Doom. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, so limited run Doom is out for the Super Nintendo. Now it's been out for a little bit and people are getting their shipments really late. I don't know why. But in this video today, we are going to cover just a few things first before we check this out. First off, this is part one of a bigger series of Doom. And so when everything shows up from limited run games, you know, because limited run, you know, it's true what they say about the shipping, okay? But everything else is fine. They're people just like you and me. So it is what it is. So the shipment should be here anytime. However, it seems to have been shipped to Kansas City. I don't know why. So it's been sitting there for a while. And we're going to be checking out the comparison. We're going to do a quick video on comparing the collector's edition Doom here from limited run to the original Doom for the Super Nintendo. And so a full teardown video will be part two. Part two is where we're going to take the games apart. We're going to look deep inside. We're going to do all kinds of testing, gameplay, and more in comparison between the old and the new and all kinds of stuff. And apparently there's some way to do cheat codes with this game. So that's something we're going to be looking into. So without further ado, everybody, Doom Collector's Edition. Ho, ho, ho. So this is very unique. Everybody knows. I'm going to have to go ahead and do a shout out now while I can. So this edition of Doom here, I had to get from eBay. They've been on eBay for over a month. So I was kind of shocked at, I finally decided to pull the trigger because, well, Limited Run hasn't sent me it, even though at the beginning of the month they sent me a message saying, your product is being packaged and ready to ship. Be shipping soon. Prepare for an email from us stating when it's shipping, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay, cool. It's coming, you know? I can't wait. Well, finally, the end of April, I placed an order on eBay and got this thing to me quicker than you wouldn't believe. I swear to God, it took 2 days. Like, it was like Thursday or something, and it is Saturday today, and it showed up. Like, holy moly. So, first off, we're going to do a shout out. Thank you so much. This guy is really awesome. He ships really fast. I don't know how he got it to me that fast, but he is known as FrightFindz. So it's FrightFindz. As you'll see up on the screen right now, it says FrightFindz, and it's really cool. I really like the catchy name of his eBay store because, for one, it's got this like Halloween kind of vibe to it. And, you know, I was born on Halloween, so I'm a Halloween baby. So I'm kind of happy that, you know, I get to check this out, you know? So I really like this guy. Of course, I already opened it. And yes, we are opening limited run games. There's a guy named Josh, you know, used to work for limited run games, and he said something along the lines of, well, they're not going to open those collector's editions. And my word to that is, oh, you don't know me. So the thing is you only live once, okay? You only live once, people. And what are you going to do? Pass it on to your dead people? Or are you going to be like 80 years old and I'm going to sell this before I die and make some money? What are you going to do with that money, huh? What money, huh? So, let's get this thing on the ball here. So, thank you from FrightFindz. This is most excellent. So, we have this collector's edition. And as you can see, it has a raised surface here. Okay, so the surface is kind of raised. and it's got a foil. All of this is raised. You got some raised horns and stuff, and as you can kind of see in the light, the collector's edition supposedly is the only one that has the foil stamp cover with the raised embroidery. But we'll find out whenever Limited Run sends me theirs. So as you can see, it kind of hits the light a certain way. Pretty cool, huh? So I got a lot of lights in here. So this is what the bottom of it looks like. And then we'll go straight to the back here. So the back doesn't have no foil like the 64 version that's back there. Where is that? Is that it? There it is. That one was foil front and back. Okay, but this one, it's just foil on the front. So as you can see, this is what it looks like. And we're going to be comparing here in just a second. So, what's important about this today? So I'm open on all of my collector's editions. This is important that anybody out there watch this video. I'm not kidding. Also, breaking news, just so everybody knows, Nintendo has stopped shipping to Amazon for all their products. What Nintendo doesn't really know is that all the GameStops are shut down in America. The only place you're going to go to get games is going to be Walmart or Amazon. Retro game stores don't even want to carry new games. You know why? Because they only make like 10 or 15 bucks off of it, if that. They don't make much money off of, unless if you're buying in massive bulk, then you'll get more of a discount from Nintendo or something. So you'll be buying crates of games that may not sell. So what's the point, right? So everybody will tell you, even Retro Rick, that you just can't really make money off of new games. You have to be an established kind of facility to make money. So people are gonna have to go to Best Buy or Walmart to get your Nintendo stuff. So here we go, everybody, here we go. So let's check this out. There's nothing in there. It's a base cart, junk paper, and it comes with a poster. So I don't know, I think I'm gonna save the poster unboxing for the primary video. And then here is your number, FrightFindz, 298. So everybody is looking for 666. If you open your copy of 666, you better get it sealed, sent to a grading company immediately with the certificate of authenticity sitting out in front of the game, or have a special box made, which costs a lot of money. Now, some people that get their things graded from grading companies, you'd be wondering, why does it cost so much? It's not 40 bucks. It's not 60 bucks. Grading companies charge you for the box, for the shipping, for the insurance, all kinds of stuff. And then if you're going with a special box, it's like, if it's a collector's edition, anything, you're looking at over $1,000, some even $3,000 before they'll package it, grade it, and send it to you. You're paying for the grade of a high score if it's new. So this would have been a 9.9 or a 9.8 if I had sent it to the grading. And it would have been sealed in a grading thing, and they would have gave it a 9 or a 10. And but I'm not doing that. I don't even care. The problem is the higher the grade, the more they charge. And I am not kidding you. I've already worked and talked with them. Already had grading company stuff. So 298 is the number. If someone gets number 666, which is what everybody's looking for, that is worth gold. So keep that in mind. Now the back of this means absolutely nothing. It's just a cardboard cutout, and anybody can manufacture or fake these. So the only thing is that if you feel this surface is really smooth, but this one has a graded kind of, it's almost like fabric on it. So if they're gonna rip this off, you know, they should have did some sort of coating, Codex or something, or some sort of blacklight trick to prevent these from being frauded. Because if someone gets that 666 and they fraud it, boy oh boy, no one will ever know, especially if they get it graded. And I don't even think the grading companies even know. They'd have to get information from Limited Run Games. Did you hide an invisible codex in blacklight on this? Well, we could find that out today, but that'll be on the next video. So we're saving stuff for the next video. But what you guys really want to see is, okay, so we're just going to compare boxes. You want to see the back and compare the backs. So this is what's important here. See how they have the 4 boxes? Well, this is how the original one looked. Okay, so you've got Doom Guy and all that stuff. And back here, because of the foil, it looks kind of poopy. Hold on. No, that's not good. I should have probably shut it. Let's shut it real quick. Make this video faster, right? Most people would cut this out. I am a Chris Angel believer, so if you guys got a problem with it, we're a continuous shot kind of people around here. I don't feel like cutting and editing for hours. That's only on special videos. So as you can see, that corner picture looks really dark and hard to make out. And in real life, all of these pictures on the back of this are actually dark and hard to make out, except for that green one, okay? So it's not super good to see. Like when you look at it, it's not as bright as these pictures are. So these pictures are obviously brightened up. So as you can see, there is a heck of a difference there in GameBox. So we will go back over this with once my stuff gets here, right? So one thing you guys really want to see for tonight, and this is gonna make you real happy for tonight. So this is the game. And as you can see, it's got this blood splatter blue cartridge. We will be checking it out in blacklight in part 2 video. Now some people aren't opening this, but what if we do? Now see, what they should have did is on the back here it say 666. That would have did it. That would have did it. That would have did it. You know? But we're opening this thing. Yeah, we don't care. No, man, you know, you only live once. So this is how they did it, everybody. Turn the power off before loading or removing game cartridge. Clean cartridge regularly. And then 2025, 1993, limited run games. And nothing down here. And we have an original right back here. Let's take a look. Let's compare real quick. An original. This is my original. My original. So back here, I think the size of the actual circle is completely different, actually. So when you're trying to size up and make it the same, this is the original. This one is more narrow, and that one's more wide. You know, and this one's smaller, and that one's longer. So as you can see, they didn't get rights from Nintendo. I wouldn't either. Nintendo is suing people these days. So, as you can see, the cartridge here looks pretty cool. It's got a pentagram that's drawn kind of weird on there, you know? And the sticker's not even on all the way. I think it's a sticker. This is not your normal sticker. This is a metal sticker, everybody. Yeah. That's a metal sticker. Yeah. It's not like good metal, but it's still metal. Now, as you can see right there, it kind of splits, but that's probably how you had to do it to get it to stay on there. They got 2 pentagrams on there, and then you got the Doom. So, what's this mark right here? What is that? Yeah. That's not from me. That's from manufacturing. That's a mark on there. Imagine that. We'll see if our other game has marks on there. So as you can see, the difference here in the size and the comparison. And I just have to do a video on this once it showed up, you know. I would have got this video out earlier today, but nope. So this is the original Doom, everybody. And without further said, let's take a look at the actual difference in cartridge there. So the original Doom versus that, major difference. Now we're gonna go back over all of this. So this FX chips, as you can see, this is the FX, you know, because it says FX on the box, you know. So the FX chips had these extra ones, if I'm correct, on the sides here. So they're pushing all of that through this right here. So I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna test it out and show you if it works right after this. And of course, it wouldn't be Doom without the official Super NES Player's Guide, which I have 3 of these and a lot more. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna check the gameplay, and then you guys stay tuned for part 2. As soon as it shows up from Limited Run, We're doing a full video with the vibrating controllers and the dinosaurs. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you on the next one. Get ready for this cool video real quick. Okay, here it is. So the audio sounds a little strange for the Doom Limited Run. But it is the game, Doom. So it's working. Wow. So already the screen looks pretty good sized. And it says enter code. So that's what we're going to be going over. First thing you want to do is, figure out, do we want to enter some codes? So I know the code. And say no, we're going to go ahead and put it in. Okay, so everybody has tried 666. Have we tried all sixes? Oh. Okay, so they have choose your skill level, and it is Nightmare that we're going for. And everybody knows that everybody that does videos on this always shows like the first level and that's it. But I'm not that type of person. So this video is going to be delayed for 5 years before I get to the end of the game. Because yeah, it's that hard. We're just checking the quick gameplay here, and the Strife should... Wow, I'm stuck on that damn tree. Stuck on the tree. Something. I'm already like dead. Okay, so Y is the shooting button. Of course, I did not test any of this. This is all freelancing. And you're supposed to be able to strafe left and right. This is how I used to do it, by doing this back and forth and then take off running. But yeah, the graphics, it's working. We're gonna die here, people. So, it does look more graphical. As you can see, the guy's face looks more like, and then there's the map. So you see that number down there that says Hellkeep 90711? That is like the same number there as the area. So that's what the code is. That's what they mean by the code. That is your area. So Hellkeep, this is the first level. If you put 90711 in, so make it to a higher level. Maybe they have it set for, there's codes for, that's what the codes are, for like level select. So, obviously there's got to be a code for God mode and everything, but we'll go over that on the next video as I have time to check. Now, that one thing we definitely need to check on is it says Rumble's on. Well, I don't really care about that. But there should have been an option in here for screen, and there's not. So I'm kind of not too happy there. The one thing they could have did was made the screen bigger. So, I'm not seeing anything on here that can do that. Yeah, and no matter what button you push, you can zoom out. Oh, what was that way up there? Something unseen. I can't get out of this. Oh boy. So, that's strange. Well, that's pause. There we go. Okay. So I kind of had to hold down the select button there. It just didn't want to work. They kind of killed themselves, and that's usually what you would do, is let them kind of kill themselves and stuff. But yeah. Usually what you do is you run around here and you open all the doors and just take off running and let them fight each other. That's how you save on ammo, and they get all mad at each other and fight each other. But as you can see, I've took a lot of damage. So, yeah, that's how it is. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Now, I'd like to know why we don't have any kind of screen size with this. That's one downfall to it. You know, the only thing I can do to make this take up the whole screen is I'm going to impose it bigger on your guys' video feed so you guys will see it in full screen versus my shortened screen. So, thank you guys for watching tonight. Prepare for part 2 for the unboxing that's coming out. That's right. We're going to do an ultra unboxing that's going to have everything and deep dives. So we're going to look at the chip and everything. I'm not lying. We're taking this shit apart, kids. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Dun dun dun!
Click on Zombie Apocalypse.